Ooh, child. It's hard being beautiful. It's hard to be beautiful. What's up, Wagwan? Etiseng, it's Lexa C. Welcome back to my channel if you are not new, and if you're new here, welcome. It feels weird. I haven't done a sit down video since I moved, but here we are. I just really wanted to share some of my recent beauty purchases with you guys, and also some of the things that I have been using and been loving. So essentially the video will be split in two. I'm going to start with the stuff that I am already using and let you know how I feel about them, and also then go on to the things that I purchased recently. Does that make sense? You picking up what I'm putting down? I'm wondering whether or not to make this video skincare and like makeup, or just like skin and body care, and then I can talk to you about makeup in another video. But I have more than enough skincare stuff. Let me show you. So this entire basket is full of skin and body, so I think we should stick to skin and body for today, don't you? Yeah, okay. So the first item that I'm going to start with, I ordered from Look Fantastic, and I ordered this for blemishes. It is the Satinic, I think that's how you say it, the Succinic Acid Blemish Treatment. And it is just a small little treatment for blemishes. So it's meant to be for targeted treatment. And when you read how to use it, it says, after cleansing, apply a thin layer to the blemish and use up to 3 times a day as required. You leave it to absorb before you follow up with a moisturizer or makeup. So you're supposed to be able to wear makeup over this after it's absorbed. I will say this comes out, is it green? Yeah, it comes out green, like a very pale green. Can you see that? Cool. So once that is absorbed, you can go on to moisturizing your skin or wear makeup. I haven't worn it on any days where I've worn makeup, but this has really helped to dry out the blemishes that I got recently. So when I got my hormonal spots, I was using this. It does have salicylic acid in it, so it had made such a great difference to spots that I had, so I was quite happy with this purchase. It's by the Inkey List, so yeah, that's really that. Really small but mighty, and I think a little bit really goes a long way. They mean it when they say a thin layer, because if you do a thick one, like, it will rub off. But I've worn this a couple of times before bed, and it's made such a difference to blemishes that I've gotten. I will leave links to all of these items, by the way, in the description box, so if you wanted to shop any of them, you will be able to. The next thing that I've been using that I've been also like kind of loving, because it just does a lot for moisture for my skin, which I didn't necessarily expect. Oh, to preface this, I will say I have dry sensitive skin, so all of the products that I get will work based on how my skin reacts with them, and also like, this is my haul, y'all, so you may not have the same experience with these things, but I do get asked often, what do I use? So I wanted to be able to at least say I use this, and this. So this is the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Dew Drop. So I've really enjoyed using this recently. It says it's supposed to help with brightening, and I've noticed that it's had that effect on my skin too. So I'm quite happy with this. Really simple, but it feels nice to wear before I apply my moisturizer. So this one is also a yes from me at the moment. It's the Glow Recipe Niacinamide Dew Drops. The next product I've been using, you'll be able to see with your eye that I've been using it. It is the Nivea Naturally Good Micellar Face Wash with organic aloe vera. This has quickly become my favorite cleanser. Like, I use this every day, and I think it's the aloe. I find it really calming for my sensitive skin, and I haven't usually before, when I would use cleansers quite often, because of how sensitive my skin is, just because I'm washing it, it would be red. But this, baby, it's ridiculously gentle. So it purifies and cleanses the skin. You're supposed to apply a bit to a wet face and neck, and you massage in small circles before rinsing it off with lukewarm water. I really enjoy using this. As for what it contains, it's quite basic with its ingredients. So yeah, I do feel like it has a very light fragrance, because it's not completely fragrance free. Doesn't seem that way to me, but it has been lasting. It is 140 milliliters, and like, I've used that much, as you can see. The next thing on the list, something I have been using, is actually a moisturising cream. So I've been using this Kate Somerville, they call it Goat Milk, the moisturising cream. And I've just been using this as my daily moisturiser. One thing I really enjoy about it is that this is how it looks at the top. It's quite literally a pump. So you pump it and it comes on out. It says use AM to PM twice a day. Apply a thin, even layer to your face and neck. And you can use it alone or you can layer it over a serum. I enjoy layering this over a serum because I don't feel like it feels hydrating enough to me. I don't know how to put it. I guess it does add moisture, but I don't find it really hydrating. But I use it every day. If I use it in conjunction with my other products, it's absolutely fine. But I would not use this simply on its own as like my only moisturizer or the only thing I put on my face after cleansing. I wouldn't do that, no. So it gets decent ratings for me as a regular moisturizing cream, but if your skin is as dry as mine, which you probably wouldn't know, but if you have really dry skin, it's not 10 out of 10 for hydrating. The next two things are two separate things, both by the company Wind. So this one is the Atlas Pure Purifying Whipped Mask, and it looks this color on the inside. This is a mask that is supposed to be applied for 5 minutes before rinsed off. I have been liking this mask. One thing I really enjoy about this mask is that it's not drying. I know you guys are noticing that I'm talking about hydration a lot, but I have dry sensitive skin, so it is incredibly important to me. I find that when I've been using this mask, it has helped to really clean my skin just that little bit deeper. But yeah, I've enjoyed using this quite a bit without having it dry out my skin. And the other Wind product is actually a mask. It is the Kaspar Moonlight Transforming Cream to Oil Nightly Mask. So I'm gonna open it just so you can see it. So it looks like any other normal cream, but when you put it on, it actually does transform into an oil. I find this really nice. When I'm trying to use minimal products at night, this has come in really handy, and I found this incredibly hydrating. So I'm a fan of this mask. I'd actually give it a good 10 out of 10 for how it transforms. Also, when I use this, when I wake up, my face feels smooth. Like, you know, that kind of like buffed effect? That's how my face feels when I use this mask. So happy with that. Another thing that I've been using and I currently don't feel incredibly strongly about is the Super Facialist Vitamin C Plus Brighten Skin Defense Daily Moisturizer. I got this because if you know me, you know I live by the Super Facialist Brighten C Plus cleansing oil. So I thought that this moisturizer, if it's anything like the cleanser, would be good. At the moment, I haven't been necessarily sold by it. I do feel that it is a lot more moisturizing. I do feel like it's a lot more hydrating than the Kate Somerville Goat Milk. So hey ho, there's that. But I do think that this is probably supposed to brighten. I haven't noticed it making a huge difference to my skin, but maybe I need to stick to just one moisturizer if I want to really test this out. We will see. The last thing on my list of things that I've already been using before I move on to the newly purchased stuff is actually this Aloe Mist Rehydrating Rose Petal Cleanser. It's a nourishing cleansing milk, and it just looks like this. So I've been using this recently, so probably in the past 3 weeks, and I'm just going to tell you what I like about it. I find that when I use this, my skin is really hydrated. I feel like I'm saying hydrated, but it just does. It actually does what it says on the tin. It is supposed to do that, but you're supposed to apply it to dry skin. And oh gosh, when you apply it to dry skin, it feels like you're giving yourself a massage. It is fragranced because it's rose petal infused, so you can smell the rose scent, but that's just like Aloe Mist, isn't it? I really do find this to be a hydrating cleanser. When I'm not using the Nivea, this is what I'm using. A lot of the time I use this at night because I find that it really gets rid of like the build up that you get throughout the day, especially if like me, you wear masks all day at work. this just has you feeling like, okay, I've really cleaned that disgusting build-up from my skin. So this for my nighttime showers and skincare routine, it is almost perfect. I haven't been rating these out of 10, but I really do enjoy using this. Okay, now on to the newness. Exciting. So I'm going to start with this. I saw this in Boots. Pretty much, I wouldn't want to say everything here is in Boots, but like I said, there'll be links. I saw this in Boots. This is the Garnier Skin Active New Micellar Vitamin C Cleansing Water. That is a mouthful. I have been using micellar water for years. If you know micellar water, you'll know the Garnier has the pink top one. And they also have another top one, which I feel like looks really similar to this. But this one, you can very evidently see is slightly different. So this is enriched with vitamin C. It's meant to be hypoallergenic and it's meant to be for dull and uneven skin. So because it has vitamin C in it, again, I believe this one is going to be more for brightening than the other ones, but it's an all-in-one cleansing solution. So if you don't use micellar water, then you may not know. It's not something you're supposed to wash off, etc, etc. But I think this is going to be amazing to take makeup off. In order to do that, I like to make sure that when I'm taking my makeup off, I'm only ever using micellar water, oil cleansers, or cleansing balms. I don't like to take my makeup off any other way, just because, again, my skin is sensitive and I don't want to go in and like have to scrub or yeah, just be harsh with my skin. So I actually purchased this micellar reusable eco pads, so I can make sure that I'm not wasting pad after pad. I do have cotton pads, and I honestly, whenever I get the opportunity to stop using cotton pads and to find something that's a bit more sustainable, then I do. So yeah, this is a dry makeup removal pad, but I'm sure that I can use it with micellar water. Yeah, it gives you the instructions on the back, and it is washing machine washable. So I'll be able to wash it whenever I need to then reuse it. So pairing these together, and I'm excited to see what taking my makeup off will look like even today. The next thing I picked up is new, but it is something I've used before. I used to use religiously, is bio oil. So I picked up this large bio oil. If you don't know, bio oil is supposed to be for scars, stretch marks, uneven skin tone, etc. I recently have been getting, I say recently, in the past year, I have seen a multitude of new fresh stretch marks, and ciao. So I've had stretch marks for a number of years, but I was not expecting to be getting new ones. It was an unwanted guest that won't leave. So yeah, I'm looking to treat my stretch marks with bio oil. I may or may not share my journey with that later on, just to see if it'll actually go. When I was younger, yeah, it worked really well. So we'll see if these stretch marks will budge over time. I'm gonna give myself time because I know bio oil takes a while to work, but yeah, that is something that I picked up. Another thing that I have is the Dermalogica Skin Smoothing Cream. I really am excited to get stuck in using this. I've used it once only, but I loved the feel. I loved the feel. You're supposed to apply it in upward strokes. I like to follow the instructions on these, but I really, really love the feel of it. I find Dermalogica products gentle as well, so this is, even though I've used it once, this is so far a yes from me. I will keep you updated as to how it goes when I get to use it a bit more. Sticking with Dermalogica, the next product that I'm yet to use is the Dynamic Skin Recovery SPF 50. I am currently out of SPF. So, well, out of my favorite SPF, which is the Epion's SPF 50. So I am gonna try this. I'm gonna try it, I'm gonna see how it goes. I'm going to see if I like it. I'm going to see if it has a white cast. So hold me to that and ask me how I get along with this. But yeah, this is the second thing that I have from Dermalogica. Another Dermalogica product that I have currently is the Dermalogica Pre-Cleanse. So this is supposed to remove makeup, sunscreen and debris. I've never used a pre-cleanse, so I don't particularly understand what that is meant to mean. But it says deep cleansing oil removes makeup and impurities from skin. But is this like supposed to be used before you use a cleanser. That's what it sounds like. So it turns into a milky emulsion when you use it, according to what I'm reading. So I'm assuming this is like, okay, I've come home from a night out, I've got makeup on, I use this before I then will go in, I guess, with the Nivea cleanser that I was on about. So I will see if this makes a difference. Hopefully it's, you know, nice and soft and feels like, it's not an oil cleanser though, is it? But hopefully it makes a difference when it comes to purifying to remove my makeup, so that I feel like it's a necessary step. But oftentimes when I use my cleansing balms and my cleansing oils, I don't feel the need to use a pre-cleanse. I'm open to trying it and seeing how it goes. The next thing I have here is the Ren Glow and Protect Serum. I have used this before. I didn't see a difference. I don't know if I'm I don't know if I had like ridiculously high expectations, because I do enjoy Ren's products, but I didn't find that I felt anything was happening when I was using this. Yeah, I suppose it's supposed to have your skin looking brighter and more radiant. I will try it out. I will try it out. Besides the glow drops from Glow Recipe, I don't actually have a current serum that I'm using. RIP to my Dermalogica Age Bright serum, because it cracked in my suitcase. So yeah, I'm willing to sub that out and sub this in and see how it goes for now. But yeah, we'll see. I'm always willing to give something a second chance. And the last two things as part of this haul are both from L'Oreal, and they're both a part of the Revitalift range. So this one is a 10% pure glycolic acid in serum form. So you're supposed to apply 4 to 5 drops to clean dry skin every evening. And if you were to use it, you would use it before SPF in the morning. I have used this twice now. But I do like to keep acid serums in my repertoire because, you know, they do what they need to do. And the second thing from the Revitalift collection is a filler plus hyaluronic acid. It's a hyaluronic acid serum. It's 1.5%. Again, this is something I've also used twice. As you can see, it's very full, but it's new. I literally got this a few days ago. So far, so good. I will update you on the progress as to how it goes with my use of acids, particularly from L'Oreal's Revitalift range. So yeah, that's really it for the items that I have been using and the stuff I recently picked up. I'm super excited to see how a lot of them pan out. Are they going to become regulars? What will make it to my holy grail? But yeah, I just really wanted to share a bit more skincare bits with you guys, because you ask a lot, particularly on Instagram, about what I'm using for my skin. So that's what I'm using right now. There's nothing that I'm using right now that I didn't show you today. So yeah, we'll update you, let you know how it all goes. But for now, that is it. I hope you enjoyed this. It is obviously a little bit different. I haven't filmed a beauty haul in a long time. Like, I haven't shown you any skin or body care or makeup in a very long time. But I want to actually do what you ask. So I will be doing this a lot more. I might make it a monthly thing so that I can update you on the progress of the things that I've been using. If you would like to see it as something that's regular, like I said, so that you can get the updates, then please comment down below and say so. Just so that I know how I'm rolling these out. Alternatively, if you have something else to say, please feel free to share that with me in the comments. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and if you like me, if you like my content, please do not forget to hit that subscribe button. I know you can see it, it's that red one, and join the family. If there's nothing else, which there is nothing else, I will see you in my next one. Thank you for watching. Bye.